Hey guys, Kris here, and welcome to the very first cross-continental European road trip here on the channel. I'm so excited for the next few days here in the Polestar 2 long-range dual motor because we're taking this car on a 5-day trip, 5 videos, 4,500 kilometers from Oslo to the Mediterranean Sea. Yes, guys, we are going to Genova in Italy, the Italian Riviera. And I've been wanting to do a trip like this for, I don't know, a year, but because of Corona, because of COVID and restrictions and red and yellow countries and quarantine, yeah, it's just not been possible to do it practically. But thankfully, people have gotten vaccines. The situation is getting more under control here in Norway. I've had my first shot, and I'm going to only travel in countries which are green. I'm going to go through Denmark, which is yellow, but as long as I don't stay there, I don't do anything there, I don't have to go into quarantine. But I'm going to, yeah, we're starting here today in Oslo. We're going to Malmö. That's the first leg of the trip, and then tomorrow we're going from Malmö to Stuttgart in Germany, and then we're going from Stuttgart to Genova in Italy. And then the day after that, that will be Saturday, we're going from Genova back to Hanover in Germany, and then from Hanover back here to Oslo, 4,500 kilometers. Yeah, it's pretty cool and pretty awesome. And what I'm going to try to do, because I'm not familiar, I have never taken an EV out on a trip through Europe before. I mean, the furthest away from Oslo I've been has been like, I don't know, Bergen, Trondheim maybe. And if we're thinking abroad, it's been about Gothenburg, which is, yeah, that's 300 kilometers from here. It's not very far. So I said yesterday, I actually just planned the whole trip yesterday evening, booked all the hotels, planned the charging stops, and yeah, how far we're going to go for each day. But what I found out is that my e-tron card, my e-tron charging services card that I got with my Audi e-tron is actually an awesome card because this works with about 250,000 charging points in Europe. So when I looked at the hotels, I went to the website and I just, copy pasted the address of the hotel, and it would just show a charger that I could use in Germany and in Italy with this card. So it's going to make the whole trip easier because I can use Ionity here, and then I can use also, I've written down there's some providers, ENBW, German provider, NLX, and New Motion BV. So just a few providers, but I'm pretty sure that without this card, this trip would be much harder. So yeah, we're just charging to 100% here, and then today the first video is going to be from here to Malmö, which is 570 kilometers. And the reason I'm not going further is because I'm starting here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I want to get to the hotel tonight and edit the first video, so this is out for you guys tomorrow, so you guys can follow along. Oh, I'm also going to be posting this on Instagram, so if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, link in the description box down below. So yeah, we're just charging to 100% here, and then we will be on our way. Okay guys, we are now approaching the Swedish border. We've been on the road for 1 hour and 16 minutes, and this is going to be the first time I am traveling abroad in I don't know, a year. It's so long time ago since I've traveled abroad. And look at this, they have construction here, and also there is a checkpoint at the Norwegian border. That's why there are queues. Hopefully we won't have this queue when we get back here on Sunday, but I don't know, we may. If we have, that's just the price we have to pay. But okay, we have now covered 122 kilometers, and we have been around 1 hour and 17 minutes, and average speed 98 kilometers an hour. So we had a little bit of traffic out of Oslo, and I've been doing a little bit above the speed limit. I mean, nothing too crazy. But that's why our consumption may be a little bit high at 21.8 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. We also have this weather here, and according to the wind map, we have between 3 and 4 meters per second of headwind. So yeah, we are now crossing. This bridge is called Svinesundsbrua, and when we get to the other side, when we get to land, then we are in Sweden. So yeah, pretty cool and pretty awesome. And one thing I wanted to mention, guys, that I forgot to mention in the intro is that I've been told my whole life that Norway is such a long country, and if you flipped Norway on its head, you know, it would reach all the way down to the Mediterranean Sea. And I was actually planning on going to a trip to Lofoten, maybe Tromsø, maybe even the North Cape, you know, going as far north as possible within the Norwegian mainland. And the distance from Oslo to the North Cape is a little more than 2,100 kilometers. And the distance we are traveling from Oslo to Genova is 2,260 kilometers. So about 100 kilometers longer. So yeah, it really is as far to go from Oslo to the North Cape than it is to the Mediterranean Sea. And that is pretty crazy and pretty insane. So yeah, welcome to Sweden, guys. And look at these queues. I mean, it's not too bad. It is, yeah, 3:30 in the afternoon, but yeah. So we're gonna soldier on now, and let's just check out the GPS here. The car is estimating we will arrive in Spekerø with 23% battery. So we'll just have to take a look at the charging strategy. And what is this guy doing? Why did you just pass this guy? Okay, yeah, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, we'll have to look at the charging strategy and how much we want to charge. But I don't know. On this trip, I'm gonna do long pit stops, maybe just go to 80%, you know, charge 35 minutes. It really doesn't matter. Again, we're not on a race, but I'm going to try to go as quickly, as fast as possible. So we will make that up. And if we have to charge, you know, 10 minutes longer, that really doesn't matter. So, okay, let's keep on going, guys. And I will catch up with you when we get to our first charging stop in Spekerø. Okay, we are now here at Spekerø, Circle K, Ionity, our first charging stop of the day. And I've done some calculations off camera, and I think we'll have to do another charging stop just to be able to do this, you know, quite quickly. Because our consumption has been a little bit high. That's because I've been doing higher speed than normal, and you'll see my average speed when we stop here. But we're just going to exit here and then go to the right. I've been here twice before. I went here last fall, when I drove the Polestar 2 for the first time, when I wasn't too impressed by it, and I'm here again. So this is very very cool, very exciting. I have a very different view of the Polestar 2 now after, I don't know, I've driven this car so many kilometers. I don't know how many kilometers I've done in Polestars now. 10,000-15,000 kilometers in the last year. Yeah, it has to be at least that. This car has even done, like, at the end of this trip, I've done 10,000 kilometers in this Polestar alone. So let's go ahead and find these chargers where they are. As I said, I've been here twice before in the same day, but they are, yeah, here they are. They are over here. And thankfully they are vacant. The car was actually showing that 4 of these were vacant when we started driving here, when we're navigating here. So we're just going to swing around here so we can get on the correct side of the charger. And we're gonna get this one. This one is working. Perfect. Okay, guys, so our consumption is a little bit high, and I'm going to show you that our consumption is 23.0 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, and that is because our average speed is 109 kilometers an hour, 260.5 kilometers on the road, and yeah, 2.5 hours. And then we'll just collapse that. You guys can see we have 18% battery left, which was a little bit less than the car was actually estimating. But okay, let's go ahead and see if I have my Ionity card here. I mean my e-tron charging services, which we will be using a lot on this trip, because charging at Ionity will cost, with this card, like, it will be the cheapest we will have charging on this, in all of Europe. So in Norway it's 185 per kilowatt hour, which is quite the cheap price. I mean, that's the cheapest of all the providers. That's even cheaper than Tesla superchargers now that you have to pay, or they increased their prices last year. So let's go ahead and see what kind of, yeah, if this is without any issues. Hopefully it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, so now we are charging, and we should be getting that peak speed of about 150, hopefully. And I do apologize about the glare, guys, but I'm trying to find out where the sun is coming from. Maybe that's, I think it's better just having it straight on. So we are going to go to about 80%, and then we're going to go to not the next Ionity charger, but the next one after that, which is closer to the hotel. Maybe it would actually be more strategic to just charge so we can go to the next one. I don't know. I think we're going to go to not the next one, but the next one after that, means going to 80%. And yeah, so we're just going to do that, guys. I'm going to go in here, get something to drink, get something to eat, and I will see you guys on the road again. Welcome to Gothenburg, guys, the home of Volvo and the home of Polestar. Yeah, we are driving through what looks like downtown Gothenburg, I think. The motorway, you know, swings around and through the downtown area. I think, yeah, Centrum is this exit, but I've seen a lot of exits that are Centrum. I think Liseberg is right up here. Yeah, you can see that tower. I think that's Liseberg, the amusement park, where I actually went last year with the first Polestar 2 I ever drove. And yeah, pretty cool with these high rises. This city, I mean, like inhabitant for inhabitant, is about the same size as Oslo, with also the metropolitan area. But it feels and looks very different to Oslo, like very familiar. Even though we're only about, let's check out the time, we're only about less than 3 hours away, you know, plus the charging from Oslo. So I mean, we're not far away from Oslo with yeah, traveling to Gothenburg. And also we went to 82% is what we went to, and we are now navigated to Ionity in Helsingborg, and the car's estimating we should arrive there with 2% battery. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on going through Gothenburg here. Yeah, you can see there the amusement park, Liseberg, here on the right side. It looks pretty cool from the motorway here. Yeah, that's a very cool amusement park. So we're just going to continue on, guys, and I will catch up with you guys when we get to our second charging stop in Helsingborg. We are now here at our second charging stop here at Ionity in Helsingborg. We're only about 67 kilometers away from the hotel, but guys, we arrived here with 0% battery. Yeah, because the car estimates how much battery we have left, I was able to, you know, maximize the speed, and we have actually an average speed of 115 kilometers since we left Oslo, which is quite amazing. The last stint here, the past hour and a half, has been with 120 km/h speed limits, meaning we have been able to make up time plenty. So that's why we have this high consumption. Really doesn't matter, because we will maybe be able to arrive at the hotel at around 8:45, meaning that this trip would have only taken 6 hours and 15 minutes with charging. Google Maps estimates 6.5 hours travel time without charging. So yeah, it goes to show you that, you know, going a little bit faster, even if we have to charge a little bit more, really does pay off. But we're not getting that ultimate charging speed now. Interestingly enough, I don't know why, we're only getting about 100 kilowatts, maybe because all the chargers here are occupied. I have no idea, but these chargers should be able to deliver 350 kilowatts. And also you can see the car's estimating 0% when we arrive at the hotel, 67 kilometers away, but you can see that will soon be in the black now, since we have 65 kilometers, 70 kilometers. So this should soon turn out to some percentage. So I think we're gonna go, we're gonna safe it. I'm going to, you know, buy something to drink here because I still have about, I don't know, if I leave now, I will actually, this trip will take less than 6 hours. That is insane. So yeah, makes me feel pretty confident for the trip tomorrow, which should be 12 hours plus charging according to Google Maps. We're going more than 1,000 kilometers. So yeah, I'm just gonna go, I don't know, charge maybe 10 more minutes there, and then I will catch up with you guys when we get to the hotel. This is our exit right here, and we're looking for the hotel, but we're looking for this parking complex next to the hotel where they have charging according to e-tron charging services webpage. Look at that UFO thing over there. That's a bit interesting. Yeah, and the roads are, I mean, I've never been in Malmö before, and this is very different from any Norwegian city I have ever been to. I think it's a little bit bigger than Bergen in population, and it's about the third biggest city in Sweden, and that makes kind of sense. Look at that UFO. I think we're going to that building over there. It's called Quality Hotel View. Yeah. This is a cool street. I like the architecture here. This looks to be new, all of this. They're doing a lot of construction here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I have no idea about the area because I've never been to Malmö before, but they do have a Domino's. Okay, a little bit of sightseeing on our way into the hotel. Yeah, cool street, cool area of the city. And this looks, yeah, all this looks like new construction. Nice, you know, paved street here with cobblestone dividers. And then we are going into the parking. Okay, so that's the hotel. That's easy enough. And then there should be a parking structure here where there is charging. And yeah, okay, this is the entrance. Okay, it's underground though. Okay, Quality Hotel parking. Fantastic. Okay, maybe I should have, okay, hotel parking, but do they have charging? Okay. So we're gonna, that's a bit too far. Let's do this. Thank you. And I'll just probably bring that ticket to the terminal. Okay, but it says full though. Okay, so after faffing about on the underground level, I wasn't actually allowed to even enter the hotel parking because it was totally full. But according to the e-tron charging services webpage, there should be chargers here on the 5th floor, and lo and behold, here they are. These are EON chargers, and I mean, I just backed up here, connected the charger to the charging box, swiped my card, and we were charging in minutes. Super easy. But I'm pretty sure that the webpage was saying that these chargers were at least 11 kilowatts. But guys, I'm going to show you guys something, because if we step into the car and we take a look at the actual charging speed, yeah, we're not charging quite fast. According to the car, we're going to be fully charged tomorrow at a little before 3 o'clock. Hopefully that speed will pick up, because I'm really hoping that we can be fully charged when we leave here tomorrow. But yeah, so we arrived here about quarter to 9, meaning our total travel time today was 6 hours and 15 minutes, around about that. And our total charging time was around 1 hour, maybe even only 55 minutes, because I wasn't paying attention at our last charging stop at Ionity in Helsingborg, where we charged to actually 54%, because I went in to get something to eat, and when I came out, we were already 54%. But I mean, that's pretty impressive. Google Maps was saying that this trip should take 6.5 hours without charging, and us being able to do this in less than that time with charging, with an average speed of 115 kilometers an hour. Yes, our consumption was a bit high at 24 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers today. But yeah, I mean, that's the price you have to pay for fast charging. I mean, just getting to the charger faster. And then we make that up with fast charging. So I'm pretty impressed by the time today. And tomorrow's trip, which should take 12 hours, maybe I've done some calculations off camera. Maybe we'll be able to do that trip in between 11 and 12 hours. But we do have one ferry crossing of 1 hour. So guys, I'm going to check into the hotel here, and the reason why we're stopping here and not closer to Germany is because going to Germany would have taken us a few extra hours, and I wanted to end this day not too late so I can edit this video for you guys. And also, we can't stay the night in Denmark because Denmark is a yellow country. That means quarantine. So guys, please be sure to drop a thumbs up on the video down below if you already haven't for this series, you know, my road trip series here of these 5 episodes, and also be sure to subscribe to the channel. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up down below, and for more car content, as always guys, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.